Hi, this is Alicia from God's Handling Mind Life Coaching Service. And today I would like to share a story with you guys. And also, I would like to throw you a little nuggets in there also. But before I get started with this story, I would like to let you guys know I appreciate you sharing my stories, liking my stories, but some peoples are telling me that they're not getting their notifications, and when I look at their phones, they don't have their notifications on, and that's probably the reason why you're not getting, the notifications of whenever I post a video. So if you hit the subscribe, and if you look at the bell, if the bell got a cross across it, that means you don't have your notifications on. So if you hit that, it'll take you to your notifications and you turn them on, then you hit the bell and hit the all, and it'll have at the bottom, you'll get all notifications, whenever I post a video. And I just want to let you guys know that. Thank you. So with that being said, I'm going to jump into this story. Now this story started long time ago when I was with my first husband. We lived in Gainesville, Florida. Me, my husband, and my two young sons, we went to the Gainesville Mall. Gainesville, Florida Mall, okay. And when we got in there, it had all kind of stuff in there. You go and looking and shopping and everything. So my husband, he goes one way, and then the kids, we're together. So I see something that I'm interested in, and I started looking at it, and I let go of my oldest son hand. I mean, when you hear people say it was just a second, or I turned my head just a second, it don't take but a second, guys. When I tell you I let go of his hand to look at something, he jetted off somewhere else, and when I look back, I didn't see him. So I'm thinking, that my husband had him, and he was with him. So he comes back, he don't have him. So I'm like, oh my goodness, where did he go? So he go one way looking for him, and I go the other way looking for him. So we all over the mall just looking for him. And when I tell you guys, I'm getting scared, I'm getting frightened, because I'm like, Lord, how am I going to tell this woman that I done lost her grandson? That was her oldest grandson, and when I tell you, the oldest one always be theirs, no matter what, that's their son. And wasn't no way I could have went back home and told her that I lost her grandson. So the only thing I'm thinking about, while I'm walking around looking for him and we can't seem to find him, so I'm panicking, right? I'm like, hey, I'm going to have to go to the moon, because another country is not going to be able to save me. So this is what's going through my mind. How I'm going to tell her? Where am I going to go, to keep her from getting to me? So all of a sudden, I hear come over the intercom, it says, a lost boy by the name of BJ, which is my oldest son's initials. And when I heard this, I'm just thinking that my husband done went up there and told the people that we lost him, So I'm still panicking. I'm still thinking how I'm going to get to the moon, or I'm finna get ready to go and meet my maker. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no way I'm going to be able to tell this woman that. I'm scared. I'm more scared of how I'm going to tell her than I am of actually losing him. That's just how afraid I was of telling her. So all of a sudden, me and my husband, we meet back up. And my husband tell me, he said, they got him. And I said, how you know? And he says, because they just called it over the intercom. I said, I thought that was you going up there telling them that we had lost him. He said, no, evidently he must have found his way up to the customer service, because that's what them call him. So we went up to the front and we got him. And you talking about somebody was so happy to see that child? Boy, look at him. I got all my life back, okay? And I tell people right now today, you do not underestimate people when they say it wasn't but a second that I looked away, a second when I let go of the hand. It don't take but a second to lose them like that. And the thing is, the reason why he jetted away was because he seen a Michael Jackson poster. He loved Michael Jackson, you guys. And he done jetted off, went to go look at the Michael Jackson poster. We all in our own little zone, and that's how we lost him. But when we got up there and the lady said, they asked him what was his mother's name, he said Mama. And asked him what was his daddy's name, he said Daddy. So he did not know our name, but they asked him what was his name, he said BJ. So when we got him, and we went home, when we went to our friend house who we was visiting at the time. It was an older lady, and she helped me with my kids and everything. She was kind of like a mentor to me. And she told me, she said, what you guys need to do, y'all need to start letting them call y'all by y'all name until they learn it. And once they learn y'all name, then y'all can start by letting them call y'all mom and dad. So that's what we did. We started letting them call us by our name rather than mama and dad. And once they learned our name, they just automatically started back calling us mom and dad. We didn't have to say, okay, that's enough now. You know my name or whatever. But they just automatically start back calling me, calling us mom and dad. And I appreciate you guys listening to this story, and I hope somebody can get a little help with it, because a lot of time kids do get lost, and we've been having a lot of kids being kidnapped and everything. So I want to share this with you by by telling you to let your kids learn your name and everything, so if they do get away or find their way somewhere, they can tell people who their parents are, who their name is. Try to teach them everything, but they little minds can't remember everything, but the basic things, they can. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. And I want you guys to all know that, it can happen to anybody. It can happen to me and my husband together, and we lost our son, okay? So it can happen to anybody. So I appreciate you guys, listening to my story. I hope you share it. Like I said, don't forget to hit the like button. If you haven't subscribe, hit the bell, and hit the all. And you guys remember that God loves you, and so do I. And you have a blessed day. And again, God saved me, okay? He was handling mine. Thank you, guys.